Alright, welcome to our Mass Effect franchise playthrough. We're going to be playing through all three Mass Effect games in prep for Mass Effect Andromeda. It's gonna be a blast. I cannot wait. We're gonna do all the games back to back to back. We're gonna play them to completion. I'll probably talk a little bit about this as we get into the game, but I have played through these games before. I played them maybe 4-ish years ago, somewhere around there. So I do remember most of the stuff, but a lot of stuff in between I don't remember. So that's going to be kind of fun, getting to replay this and see some things that I may have forgotten. But I have played all three games before. One of my favorite series ever. And I'm going to try and do some different options, at least what I remember picking when I first played through these games. So whether it be romance options, or I don't know. I don't know if I could do Renegade. I don't know if I can be evil. I think we're gonna try and do a full-on Paragon. Try to. But you know, there might be some Renegade options that we pick. We'll see what happens. Anything can change as we play through this game. But yes, we've got so much ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and get started. Mass Effect. Yeah. Now, I believe I've done a lot of testing because we added a couple of mods in here. We did the updated and improved texture pack. And we did the ENB and Sweet Fix mods. And it makes this game look a lot better than when it was released back in like 2007 or some nonsense like that. But I think we're good there. As we dropped a little bit of frames there. I don't know. Today is one of those days where we might frequently drop some frames throughout the stream today. So I apologize in advance for that. I think it's probably going to happen. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and start a new career here.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Classified? Oh, I gotta click this.
Establishing secure connection.
As soon as I say that, all the drop frames happen. I apologize. I apologize. Dude, what the heck is up with this? Holy crap. I'm gonna say this multiple times. I apologize for all the drop frames. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it is my internet or if it is the particular server, ingest server that I'm streaming on. I don't know. Mass Effect slideshow, yeah. Big time. That's the one thing that I fear is every time that I stream is, am I going to drop frames today or not? Is it going to be bad? And turns out it is. The last time we streamed was a week ago when we finished up our Witcher 3 expansion playthrough where we did Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, and the last stream of Blood and Wine was... there was a lot of drop frames in there, so I think we're good now, though. So hopefully during the cutscenes and all that, it's fine. Because I would hate to have to do this. But I think what I probably will do for the people on YouTube, when I put this up later, I think I'm gonna make sure I stop in 30 minutes. Stop the recording in 30 minutes, so that way I can upload it and you don't have to see the drop frames that people on Twitch are seeing. So we'll go with that. Anyways, we're gonna enter a new ID. I'm gonna be playing the male shepherd. I just can't play a female. I like the male shepherd too much.
Please log in to access your profile.
So we're gonna name him Mike Shepard. That's not how you spell that. I did a capitalized I there. So. Okay. We're gonna go with this. Robertson says, did you ever go back and get those Gwent cards? Yes. I did that on Sunday. It took me about
Warning,
3 hours.
Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Okay. It took me about 3 hours to find the remaining 7 Gwent cards, but we did it. I have screenshots to prove it, and it was very annoying to do. But yes, I did get the collect 'em all Gwent achievement for Witcher 3, which was fun. Good times. Alright.
Confirm pre-service history.
So right now we're at 2057 drop frames. God dang it, man. Alright, I'm just going to be picking my options here, so hopefully nothing too bad occurs. So what do we have? Spacer, Colonist, and Earthborn. Let's go ahead and read these. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Okay, that's cool. Colonist? You were born and raised in Mindor, a small border colony in the Actican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Sounds alright. That sounds kind of okay. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets in the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Okay. I don't know what kind of, I don't know what kind of impact this picking one of these options has on the game. I think default you start with Earthborn. Colonist, I don't care. Spacer sounds pretty sick. What are we thinking, chat? Do we want to be Earthborn or Spacer? I'll leave this one up to you. Spacer, we're traveling on ships all the time, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Earthborn, we were raised in the city and joined the military to escape crime and bad stuff. We shall see. Does it even matter in dialogue? I don't know. To be honest, when I first played this game, I didn't even see these options until when I was messing around, when I was doing some testing a day ago. So I think the default is Earthborn and Soldier, I think. So I don't really know. It might have some dialogue options, but I can't say for sure. I mean, Spacer or Earthborn are the best ones here, I think. You probably go, I don't know, Spacer and try something different? I don't know. I'd pick Earthborn and be slightly mean to everyone. Yeah, I don't know. Your parents were Alliance military. So this, my parents were in the military. This one, I had no parents. I think Earthborn is probably pretty cool. We'll just go with that, I guess.
Confirm psychological profile.
Psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Sounds kind of cool. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Dang. I don't know what kind of bonuses you get for this. Like, there might be dialogue options and maybe you get some bonuses. I have no idea what those are. I kind of like, all three of these sound really good, actually. Ruthless sounds like that's probably going to net us some Renegade points. And like I said, I don't know if I want to do Renegade. Kind of still undecided. I would like to do full Paragon. But I don't know. Soul Survivor? I don't know. I think we'll go ahead and go with War Hero, maybe? That's the question, though. Is my Shepherd the type that will risk his life for his soldiers? I think we should go Soul Survivor, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the default ones are. I might be picking the default ones here, but I don't know. I think we're gonna go Soul Survivor. I think that sounds pretty cool.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, so now this is our type of soldier that we can play. These are kind of like class types. We'll go ahead and read them. I know soldier is the default one, but we'll go ahead and read through these and then we'll pick something. Soldiers are combat specialists ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. I think heavy armor is pretty cool. Engineer or tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair and modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor. You can only receive weapon training with pistols. Ugh. I don't like engineer. I think engineer's kind of bad. Now, there's some of these classes that we will get companions that are specifically engineers and stuff like that. So I think engineer is out the window. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor, can only receive weapon training with pistols. I don't think so. I think the armor type is different for me. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities, specialized in killing or disabling enemies at long range. They're focused on Omni tools, decryption, offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Nope. Not a sniper rifle fan myself. Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. They use biotic and advanced healing skills to defend allies. They can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. Um, Sentinels can only use light armor and receive no advanced weapon training. These all sound bad. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. Honestly, I think Soldier is probably the best one here. Like, we're going to get companions that are can use both biotics and tech abilities. I don't really think we get somebody that's a soldier, so I think we'll just go ahead and go with Soldier, I guess, because we can specialize in all weapon types and we can go from medium to heavy armor. I think heavy armor is pretty cool. I think we'll have to do that. You have to try something different, though. This is true. This is true. God, it's just that heavy armor, though. Okay, well, if I have to try something new, and Soldier's out the window, we're not doing Engineer. Engineer looks bad. I don't want anything that has pistols only. That's kind of lame. So I'm thinking maybe Vanguard. Adepts can only use light armor. You can only receive weapon training with pistols. I don't want to just have to use pistols. That's so lame. Biotic warriors. Biotic and weapons take down your opponents, especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns. Can specialize in medium armor. I think we're gonna go Vanguard, because we will be able to use biotic stuff as well as weapons. And I've never played Vanguard before. I think we're doing Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
Yep, nope, that's fine. We'll use the default Shepard.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, Mike Shepard. We're an Earthborn. Reputation is Sole Survivor. The class is Vanguard. I know the Soldier is the default class. I don't know about Reputation, but we'll just go with that and see what happens. This is our character. Let's do it.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty. I think we can only go up to veteran. I think I'll just play on normal, and then auto level up the squad. I guess so. I guess that's fine. Target assistant. That's normal's fine. Quad power usage, they can sure do that. Subtitles and autosaver on, yep. Alright, let's do it. Here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
You know, the options we picked, they're talking about. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies. enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of time and space. They call this discovery today. When you read too slow, it's fine. It was the greatest discovery of mankind.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun.
It was talking about that thing right there, the mass relay.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Man.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
I love that Seth Green is in this game. He does Joker so well. It's awesome. All right. Cut the chatter. I agree. Dun, dun, dun. So, if this is the first time you've ever seen Mass Effect, this is how the dialogue stuff works. Usually, the top option here is Paragon, the nice response. This is somewhere in the middle. The bottom option is always Renegade, which is rude, maybe evil. Sort of options, and based on which one we pick, once the conversation and all that stuff has finished up, we will get points. You'll see off to the right, it'll say plus X amount for Paragon or Renegade, depending on what we choose. So that's pretty cool. I think let's say cut the chatter. Let's say that. No, let's go. I agree. I can't.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You upset?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
We got +2 Paragon for those options that we picked there. Oh my God, we're here.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
So, if you happen to play the other BioWare game called Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the very first one, if you ever played that, there's a character in there called Karth Onasa. And the voice actor for that is a voice actor here,
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
which is pretty awesome.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
All right, let's go do that then. Do 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 do.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Let's talk to this guy.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yes, but first, I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Apologies about the drop frames there. I don't know why it keeps happening. I don't understand. I apologize for it. Let's do some investigating here. Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious the shakedown run is just a cover.
Dang, this is a lot of options here. Yeah, this first bit is going to be a little bit slow because I forgot how much dialogue there is in this game.